All right. All righty. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Academy Lanes in Haverhill, Massachusetts. Got a matchup here today. This is a match in the Class B North Conference between visiting Kevin Baker and the host Cory Aleci. As Kevin starts off dropping 8, leaves the 5 and the 9 with a nice piece of wood in front, and he's got it. Early mark to start for Kevin Baker. I'm Justin Scally here, providing the play-by-play here this afternoon. As Kevin Baker starts off with a spare. And fills it with 7. And a little full there, only gets the 2. And that'll do it. So 10 for Kevin, so that's 27 through 2. There we go. And off to the right. Snags a 6-pin first. They're still falling for him, though. Got the 1, 2, 3, and 7. And little full. Got the 2 and the 7 left. And there's nothing there for the 8 bucks. So 35 through 3, we're just underway. Back in the pocket, crosses over, drops 8, leaves the 3 and the 5. He's got to add a little bit of a guidewood there over to the right. Not sure it's going to make a difference now. He's going to want to go right at it. And he gets away with it. That was one of those no, 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 yes, yes, yes shots. So Kevin's sitting at 45 on the ball. Can't quite get up. Drop 6 on the fill. Chops out just the head pin there. And that's an 8. So Kevin Baker sits at 59 at the half. Cory, you see the home bowler will step up. Over on lane 44. And the first string of 5 here. 2 points for a win, 1 for tie, 4 for total pinfall. And Cory did what I did, filling a double strike Friday night. Hits the 10-pin right in the face. And good bounce back ball. Leaves just the 5-pin. And just a 10 to start. If I can find the 0 key, there we go. Cory coming in today is he's sitting in 6th place in the Northern Conference in Class B. As he starts box 2 with a full hit. He's got the 6, 7, and 10 on the couple pieces of wood. He's going to want to go right over by the 10-pin. Have the wood snap the 6-pin over. Ooh, snapped the 6 over, but it wasn't good enough. Went right behind the 7. And a 10. And a 10 for Cory. He's sitting at 20 through 2. Down 7 through completed boxes, but it is early. As he buries the 2-5 pocket there. Leaves the 4 horseman right side. And up, just jumps out just the 3. He's got 3 left. And cleans it up nicely for the 10 bucks. What am I doing? So, Cory opposite of 16 box here in the 4th. Good hit there, a little thin, but gets them in the mix nicely. He's got the 2-pin left. Nothing to get in the way, just needs to go right at it. And he's got it. I think the wood might help him there a little bit, but gets a spare anyway. Cory's sitting at 40 on the ball. And oh, beautiful ball there. Drops 9. Leaves the 4-pin all by itself. Opposite an 8 box here in the 5th. And oh, wide left. Waiting for his balls to come back. And misses right for the 9 box. So he sits at 58 at the half. So Kevin Baker, the visiting bowler out of Rochester, New Hampshire, and Lakeside Lanes, with an early 1-pin lead. Kevin coming in, he's sitting in 14th in the Northern Conference this year. Still a ways to go. 17 and 25 in his last 3 weeks. Yes, Frank, we have 44 lanes here at Academy. As Kevin's shooting at the cluster of 6, leaves 2 left. And nothing there for an 8 box. He's sitting at 67 through 6. You're welcome, Frank, very, very much. And Kevin off to the left. Takes out 3s. Takes out the 2, 5, and 8 on this first ball. Still got 7 left to shoot at. And, oh, beautiful shot. That's how you clean it up. Spare in the 7th. There we go. And only 4. That puts him at 81. Puts him at 81 through 7. And up to, slides by there for a 9. .90 through 8. Kevin with a league average of 103. A high single in the ACST play of 148 and a high series of 602. He threw those against Ken Dubray back in week 1, right at the beginning of the season. As Kevin's looking at the 2-5 and gets by the object, but the wood spins back and takes out the back pin. It's got the 2-pin left to shoot at. That's all she wrote. 99 through 9 on the box to go. Kevin, in an ideal world here, will grab 9 or 10 to force Cory to mark to win the string. He'll drop 6 on his first ball. He's got the 4 horsemen left. As he throws his backup ball, that's going to make it easier for him to pick it up, and he's got it. Big spare in the 10th. Kevin at 109 plus 4. So he'll end the first string at 113. And 54 back half. So Cory will need 56 pins here in the second half to take the string. Cory with a league average this year of 108 in ACST play, with a league high single of 165, and a high series of 579, both thrown in the same match against Faye Sawyer about a month ago in week number 8. That was also his last home appearance here at Academy Lanes. He took home a 10-4 victory in that match. And probably need to go a little bit further left on that wood. Carries everything but the 10-pin. And it's curtain there for a 9. That puts him at 67 through 6. Still plenty of time. Picks up a pin through boxes completed. So he dead even through 6, but he's up against a spare 4. And off to the right. Picks up the triangle over there in the right-hand corner. We got a cluster of 7 left. All right, gets a little bit closer. Clears out the 3, 5, and a 7. And only takes 2 there for an 8. That puts him at 75 through 7. Down 6 to completed boxes, but got a couple of 9 boxes to go up against. He's going to need at least 1 mark, maybe 2 depending on count, and fills. And that's a good start there. Drops 9, leaves the 9-pin. He's got a little bit of a guide there on the left-hand side of the 9-pin. And he uses it for the spare. So Cory with 85 through 8, I'll fill in the score after he fills the mark. So with a 9 fill, he will only need 2 10s to win the string. But he only takes 5. That puts him at 90 through 8. So he will need another mark. And a little full on that one. Got the 2, 7, and 9 left. And gets 1 there for an 8. So he's at 98 through 9. So he needs 15 to tie, 16 to win in the last box, so he will need a mark. And Oh, little full. It's a good little splash ball there, but still got a split to look at. He's got the 4, 7, and 10. He definitely have to go left. I think he wants to go right, the 7. And he's got it. What a shot. Beautiful shot by Cory Aleci. Now the fill. Not sure whether that was the ball or the wood that jumped over. I was looking on the left side. Boom. And that's a good spot to leave that one, but the 8 fill is enough. Cory comes from behind and takes the string, 116 to 113. If you're just joining us, Justin Scally here this afternoon, providing the play-by-play at Academy Lanes in Haverhill, Massachusetts. As we get ready to start string 2. And Kevin off to the right, gets a good mix though. He's got the 1, 2, and the 8. Goes outside on the head pin. He's got it. Got some help from that piece of wood that's rolled in behind the 1 and the 2. And he picked it up for the spare. Hey, Cory, how does it sound? Sounds good. Okay, great. I heard something that said GPS signal lost. No. I heard something. So, just checking. And Kevin fills it up with 8. The 5 and the 9. Oh, it's the wood off to the right. He only gets the 1. He's got the 5 pin left. And he carries it for the 10. 28 through 2. Just a reminder, if you see an X on the scoreboard, that means 10. That's our standard candle pin notation. Kevin coming into today, sitting in 14th place with a record of 49 and 77. See, he takes out 4 in his first ball. He's got a like cluster of 6 in the middle. He's going to go one up really full on that head pin. And he'll have to do the same in this one to clean up. Got 1, 2, 4, 5, and 8. Grabs 3 on the way by there for an 8 box. That puts him at 36 through 3. Last time out, Kevin took home a 9-5 home victory against Andy Klemper, 509 to 495. And his last, and I'm guessing his first time down here, he took a 10-4 loss to Mike McIntosh. As Kevin will drop 4 on the first one there. He's got the 4 horsemen left, plus the 6 and the 10. And the horsemen go, but that's it. Leaving just the 6-10 in the corner. And Doinks out just the 6-pin there for a 9 box. You don't see that very often. Cherry in the front one on a 2-pinner, and the pin stays on the lane. Oh, Kevin's got 1 box left. And a little splash ball there. Drops 9. Judging by my conversation with him before the match, it sounds like this is his first appearance in this room. Might have probably bowled Mike in the middle part of the house his first go around here. And Kevin with a spare there to finish off the half. he sits at 55 with a spare up. As Cory steps back up here on lane 44 at Academy to start his second string. Oh, on the 3-pin, but gets a good mix. He's got the 1, 2, 7, and 8. That piece of wood's all lined up at the 7-pin. The question is whether the 8-pin will carry. And won't have to worry about it there as he carries it. He carries that pin by itself. He splits the front two, should carry the back. And no, a little too light there. That's all he gets is those two for a 9. I mentioned Cory. The previously mentioned Cory sitting in 6th place in the moment in the Northern Conference of Class B with a record of 80 and 46. As he takes out the spread eagle. He's 23 and 19 in his last 3 matches as he carries the left side. Currently sitting 2nd in his division. 11 games back of division leader Logan Gingras. As Cory with a nice 10 there. Who, ironically, Cory will face next, as he will make the trek up to Exeter. Cory and Logan will be even in matches bowled after today's action. Oh, Cory all dive it over to the corner on the 6-pin, but gets a nice break. He's got the 1, 2, 3, and 7. A couple pieces of wood around. They could hurt. They could help. Oh, unconventional 2 there. Gets the 3 and the 7. He's got 2 left. The 1, 2. Looks like as long as he doesn't hit that head pin too thin, he should be good if he hits it. Yep, gets the 10. Yeah, that piece of wood in back there, even if he caught the head pin pretty dead on, it more than likely would have caused the wood to snap the 2-pin forward. So Cory sits at 29 through 3, down 7 through boxes completed. And at the 4-7, at the 4-7-10 again. Wood not as friendly as last time. Oh, he's trying to go where they meet. Gets just the 1. I think he was trying to, although the wood wasn't on, pieces of wood weren't on the same plane, I think he was trying to basically hit them where they met and try to split one off to each side. He gets nothing there for an 8 box, so he's at 37 through 4. Down 8 through boxes completed, but opposite of mark here from Kevin. So he's going to want to get one here to avoid digging himself too much of a hole. And right through the middle. He's got the check mark left with the 6-10 over on the right. Takes out just the 5-pin. Got 5 left. And doinks out just the 2-pin for a disappointing 6 box. So Cory with a rough finish there. He sits at almost at 63. Excuse me, 43. He'd like to be at 63. So Cory with a 43 half. Kevin is sitting at 55 plus whatever he gets on this fill ball. And Kevin off to the left, drops 6. That puts him at 61 at the half. He's got the 4 horsemen right with a piece of wood in between everything, and he got it. Spare in the 6 for Kevin Baker. 2 marks in a row. And ball comes back for him this time. Drops 7. That puts him at 78 through 6. He's looking at the 3, 5, and 9. That wood is going to help him. But he missed the object pin. He's got the 3-pin left to clean up. And that's a 10. So that puts him at 88 through 7 with 3 to go. Just catches back a little thin. He, leaves a Starlight 5 on the 7-pin. That shot, he would have been better off missing the head pin. He probably would have gotten a better mix out of it. And that one got away from him. A little sarcastic fist pump there. Here's the 3-pin pretty full. It should carry it. And up. Gets everything there but the 5s. That's a 9-box. Sits at 97 through 8. Anthony Karen there getting some early screen time. He will be up next. He and Paul Atkinson will have a Class C match following this one. And Kevin with a nice splash break there off the 2-pin. He's got the 1, 3, 6, and 9. Got a nice piece of wood right behind the 3 and the 6. That should not be a problem. And it was not, but he didn't hit his object pin. Well, got the head pin left. And it's nothing there for a 9, so he sits at 106 through 9. If I can type the scoring correctly. So Cory's gonna need at least one mark to take the string. See if he needs 2. Kevin goes right through the middle. He's got the 3, 6, 10 on the right, 4, 7, 8 on the left. Wood's frozen on the 3, so I think he'd be best served to try to squeak by the 3-pin and clip the wood. And he hits the wood and gets the 8-pin. And he just gave Cory that 6-box back. Very unlucky 112. Like a 6 there for a 112. So that puts him at 225 through 2. So that 6-box does Cory a favor. He's got some work to do. And I did my mistake. I did my math wrong. He's probably gonna need 3 marks here. He's gonna need a 70.5 to win the string. My in-head math was off by 20 pins. Cory was looking at the Cleary on the right side. Takes out just the 2 in the corner. He's got the 1, 3, and 7 left. And there's the 1, 3, and the 8. He gets the 3 and the 8 for a 9-box. That's 52 through 6. Cory fires down. And all right, good break. All right, decent break off the 1/4 pin. 1, 2, 8, and 9. Got a froze piece of wood on the 2 that might help keep things in play. And I think it hurt him there though. The 9-pin wobble, but it didn't go. I think the head pin hit the 9-pin. He gets a 9 there for a 61 through 7. He's got 3 to go. Cory last time out took home a 10-4 victory over Kenny Dubray. That was up at Ken's home lanes of Lakeside, at least in this league. As Cory dropped 6. Ken joined our Tuesday night triples league here at Academy this season. Cory looking at the check mark. Just slides by. That's a costly miss. He gets 2 in the corner for a 9, so he sits at 70 through 8. So Cory needs 42 to tie, 43 to win. So we are in double strike territory. Whether he gets it now or in the 10th, he does need one at some point. But the very least, he must mark here. And that's not going to help. He's a cluster of 6 on the left and the 10 pin with a piece of wood in front of the 10. And nope. He clears the wood out of the way, but that's it. So Kevin Baker's going to take the second. And oh, very unlucky again. Takes out just the 1-8 for a 5-box. This game can humble you in a bazillion different ways. So Cory will look to get a marker in the 10th to keep total for getting 2 out of hand. He's got 3, 6, 8, and 10. Piece of, I was going to say that piece of wood should not be a factor, but he hits it instead of trying to hit the 3-pin. And he gets the 9 there for that. Gets the 9 for an 84, so a rough 84 string. A rough 84 there for Cory Aleci. That's going to put him at an, whoops. That's going to put him at an even 200 through 2 strings, so both bowlers have each won a string so far. But Kevin Baker will take a 225 to 200 lead into the third. As he starts the third with a full hit. He's got the big 4, 4, 7, 6, and 10. I think he needs to go as far right on that wood as possible down by the 10 pins. He can get something to snap over. He goes left and gets just 1. Gets out just 1 there for an 8. So he'll start with that 8 bucks. In case you're just joining us, Justin Scala here on the play-by-play this afternoon from Academy Lanes in Haverhill. Cory Aleci and Kevin Baker is your matchup here. They've each won a string so far. Kevin leaves just 2 left, the 1 and the 3. Cory needed a mark in the 10th and a 6 fill to take the first string, and he ended up getting an 8 fill out of it to win by 3. And then he followed it up with an 84, but Kevin's been pretty consistent so far, 113 and 112. He gets a 9 there. 217 through 2. Kevin's home lanes in the ACST, or Lakeside Lanes in Manchester. Though he does his regularly bowling out of the Bowlerama in Sanford, Maine. He is a resident of Rochester, New Hampshire, right on the main line. So off to the left there. He's been on that 2-pin a lot. He's got the 4 horsemen right at the 7. 4 horsemen right and the 7. If I were him, I would hit the head pin on the left side there and knock the wood over. Oh, but he said he runs the horseman down. Hit it just full enough to carry that back pin. I find whenever ball your direction breaks is the side that the corner pin gets the most tricky with the horseman. So for him, throwing a left to right ball, I would have expected the 10 pin to be a little more resistant to falling down, but he played it good. So Kevin sits at 26 through 3. Got 2 to go here. And throws the second ball first this time. Gets what I would probably safe to call one of the more common leaves here at Academy. 4, 5, and 7, but he's got a nice piece of wood over by the, off to the right there. He sweeps it over nicely. Out. Piece of wood was just to the left of the 6-pin spot, and he slid it over perfectly for the spare. So he sits at 36 in a ball. And off to the right, gets a little bit of a break. Carries 5 there. He sits at 41 through 4. He's got the 1, 2, 4, 6, and 10. He is full and takes out only 2. He's got the 4, 6, and 10 left. He'll go for the sure 2 in the corner. And he gets him for a 9 bucks. So 50 half for Kevin as he hits the halfway point. Now Cory steps back up on lane 44 here at Academy Lanes. That's his setup. Oh, you meant commentary. Ah, okay. I don't do it as much. Yeah. Whoop. And Cory decided to practice a 10-pin again. Takes it out in the first ball and puts it right back there for the second. Yeah. All right. Carries an extra there for a 7. But it's early. Cory's next match will be at over at Leda Lanes in Nashua against Paul Mativier? If I got it right. Oh, what a beautiful ball from Cory, but he leaves the 8-9 with no wood. Not going to want to get greedy here, just pick pins. And he gets the 8 pin there. And 9 bucks there. So 16 through 2. Very as his bad luck continues. Kevin with a 1-pin lead through completed boxes. As Cory with a nice mixing ball there, drops 8. Got the 6 and the 10 with a nice room service piece of wood right in front, and he's got it. So Cory sits at 26 through 3, plus the fill. And he drops 7. That puts him at 33 through 3. He's got the same leave that Kevin Baker made for his spare. Although Cory's piece of wood is over more over by the 6-pin. He's still going for it though. Oh, as gets by on the left side. I think the wood was too far out for the ball to bounce off the cap, but that's the piece he wanted to hit. So a 9 box puts him at 42 through 4. Picks up 2 pins in those last 2 boxes to take a 1-pin lead through completed boxes. He is opposite a 9. So he's got another opening there for him. And Cory with a thin hit there on the 1-3 side. He's got the 4, 5, 7, and 8. A couple pieces of wood up there. He's going to want to go up high on that right piece and snap and spin everything over. And didn't quite get high enough. He wanted to be closer to the end and spin that wood into the 5-pin. He cleans up nicely for the 10. So Cory picks up another pin, takes a 2-pin lead as we hit the halfway point of the match. Kevin Baker with a 2-pin deficit here in the string. But the overall lead in the match is still 23 pins. And, oh, half Worcester, left side. And just a little too thin there on the outside. And that's all he gets. Needs to really clean this one up. And that is not going to do it. Another sarcastic fist pump from Kevin Baker. But that is a 4-box. Not sure what he was looking to do there, but ideally would have needed to hit that piece of wood there and try to, grab as many as possible. Probably wasn't going to make the shot, but you never know. And Kevin with a good mix there. He's got the 4 horsemen right plus the 10-pin. He got a piece of wood right behind the head pin. He's able to go pretty full. And, he only gets the 4-pin. Ideally, he would have been full on the head pin there and just drive the wood back into the 10-pin. And gets the left side for a 9-box. It puts him at 63 through 7. 3 boxes to go. He'll look to extend this lead. Kevin gets back on the head pin. He crosses over. Up, the 8-pin falls late. He just got the 2 and the 5 left there. A couple pieces of wood. 1 frozen right behind the 2-pin, so he's got a little bit more margin for error there, but anything in that general area, probably about 6 inches either side, should be good. He pretty much can hit anywhere on that piece of wood and make the shot. Nope, he's got it. So Kevin sits at 73 on the ball. Not have a full rack down there. It's just 2 pins set up. He will reset. Leaves my least favorite leave, the 4-8. I'd say out of all the 2 pins you can shoot at, that's probably my least converted. Kevin crosses over. He fills it with 6. Leaves the diamond, so he's at 79 through 8. That piece of wood will not be a factor. It needs to go right at it. Takes just the 5, so he's got the 2, 4, and 8 left. Was that ball a little too hard, didn't allow it to break back in. So just a 7. So he's at 86 through 9. Despite the 1 mark, Kevin has not pinned well overall this half, so he's given Cory an opening. And he tops out the half Worcester again. Right now, Cory will not need a mark to take the string. And that will continue to be the case. Because the question is how much he will need. Kevin really needs to get a bunch here. And well, he got a few, but still you don't want that. That's a 6-box, so that puts him at a disappointing 92. And at 317 through 3, you never want to see a 42 half with a mark. That means you are not pinning well. So Cory only needs 41 pins to take the string, and he starts the second half of the strike. So while Cory only needs 41 to take the string, with a good half here, he could substantially cut into this lead, if not take the lead. And for the double, he just gets by. He drops 7. He's got the 1, 2, and the 7. That wood over on the left should not be a factor, and it's a moot point anyway. Ends up being a 17 box, 69 through 6. And he gets it on the second try. '79 through 7. Have you heard Cory Aleci giving Paul Grant a shout out there? He likes to call Paul. Paul likes to inject himself into the broadcast sarcastically there. As Cory a little heavy there. He's got 4 left. He's got the 2, 4, 7 on the left, 6 on the right. Don't think that wood behind the 4 is going to matter. He's going to have to cut the 2-pin over or try and get something off the wall. All he gets there is the front 2. He goes left, gets the sure 1 for a 9. That puts him at 88 through 8, so Cory only needs 5 and 2 blocks to take the string. I'd say those odds are pretty good. But he only needs 29 to tie the matchup, so a couple of marks, he can take the lead. Oh. Off to the right, but gets a good mix. 1, 2, 7, and 8. That wood's gonna make me a little worried about the 10-pin. No, maybe not. He gets the spare. So Cory has officially taken the third string. And he sits 98 plus 5 there. So that puts him at 103 through 9. And gets the 3 and the 6, just gets by that wood. He's got 1, 8, and 10 left. And carries them off at the 10. So Cory bounces back with a nice 113 game. And folks, we got ourselves a match here. So Cory takes the string 113 to 92, and he has cut the overall lead in the match down to 4. So Kevin Baker takes a 4-pin lead into the 4th. He's clinging to a 317 to 313 lead. All right, and Kevin gets right back. We'll get back up to start. Kevin will get back up to start the 4th. And up. And goes through the middle. Gets a couple. Gets a 2-pin to fall late. I'm not sure he wanted that. He's got the 6, 7, and 10. And a couple ways you can go. He's going right. And clips the cap there on the wood, but gets just the 6-pin. And just gets the 7-pin for a 9. Off to the right again. Once again, he's got the 1, 2, 4, 6, and 10. And oh, chops out just the head pin. Got 2, 4, 6, and 10 left. Kevin waits for his bowling balls to come back. So following this match in the same lanes, we've got a Battle of the Treasurers as in a Class C. We have a Class C matchup as Anthony Caron has come down to take on B-Class Treasurer Paul Atkinson. And Kevin with a nice 10 box there for 19 through 2. So doubleheader today for yours truly. And Kevin a little full, but gets a nice break. Got the 1, 2, 4, and 8. Got a piece of wood in back. That is all lined up. He's got to run the 1, 2, 4, and the 8 pin will carry. And can't quite get the friendly bounce off the wall. Yes, Ben. Nice little King of the Palace reference there. That was indeed an aces and eights. As Kevin with a 10 box there to get 29 through 3. We got 2 bucks left. Pinning much better this game. Kevin with a nice first ball there. Got a good spare leave here. He's got the two and the 4. 3 pieces of wood in the back there. That will not be a factor. And he converts for the spare. Nice. Yeah, King of the Palace was a good show, Ben. You picked a good thing to start out with, at least as far as local shows goes. As Kevin with a nice 9 fill there. Gets him at 48 through 4, and he's got it. 2 marks in a row for Kevin Baker. He will sit down with a 58 half. That's his, I believe that's his second streak of consecutive marks on this day. As Cory gets back up in heel, he punches out the spread eagle. And gets the left side and something bounces over and takes out the 10, so he's got 2 left to shoot at. But he will be open to start. Cleans it up nicely for the 10 bucks. Great 10 off that spread eagle hit. As Cory just clips the head pin, drops 7. Got the 3, 6, and the 10. Kind of want to go a little high on the left side of that wood. That's why you need to go a little higher than that. That 10 pin was going to be the trouble pin. And he cleans it up for the 10 though. 20 through 2. Yeah, if that piece of wood was a little more flat, I think the 10 pin would have carried, but it was not angled the correct way. And Cory off to the right. He's got the 4 horsemen left with a piece of wood in between the 4 and the 8 pin in the back there. And everything but the 7. I think that was a little too full of a hit with that wood back there. But he gets a 9 there for 29 through 3, so they are even through completed boxes. But he's got to go up against a couple of marks. And, all right, Cory misses left. He's got a decent look here. He's got the 1-3 and the 7. He's going to want to hit the head pin pretty straight on there. Basically, catch the head pin and the wood at the same time. And I don't know how that only got one pin. Looks like he needed about a millimeter more to the right, but even then he should have gotten more than one pin on that shot. So an unlucky 9 box there for 38 through 4. So he quickly falls down by 10 in the string with another mark hanging. So and up he off to the right gets just the 10 pin. Gets a little closer, but still leaves 6. So Kevin is going to have a sizable lead halfway through the string, especially if he can fill his mark when he gets back up. And piece of wood wraps around the 9 pin and does not fall. So the only good thing about that half for Cory was he pinned well, but just good pinning alone isn't going to win you any strings. But it somewhat keeps him in this. One. So he trails by 11 at the half, 58 to 47. So Kevin with a big fill here can really put Cory in a hole. And he only takes out 3. That puts him at 61 at the half. And piece of wood comes back. He's got the 2 pin left. And cleans it up for the 10, so he's at 71 through 6. All right, off to the right. He's got the 4 horsemen left plus the 9 and the 10 with a couple pieces of wood in back. Got the head pin pretty full. And he catches the wood first and only takes out 3. Got the 2, 4, and 9 left. And cleans up for a 9. So he's at 80 through 7. Both bowlers are pinning well this string. So Kevin has the only 2 marks. And off to the right. Gets something to come back, and the 4 pin falls late and finds itself right in the little gap there between the 1 and the 5. Gonna want to hit this pretty full. And everything but the head pin. So he will be open again. And he gets the 10 this time. So he's at 90 through 8. Cory's seeing his odds of winning the string increase as Kevin continues to go markless. Yes. He's got another full hit. He's got the 6, 7, and 10 with a couple pieces of wood. I think go pretty high. Actually, no, I stand corrected. He's going to go one below, and he's got it. What a shot. Put the ball right around the stripe, maybe a little below it. Swept everything over nicely. So that puts him at 100 plus a ball in the ninth. That is a huge conversion there from Kevin. And puts a decent fill on it as well. So that 6 fill puts him at 106 through 9. Cory's going to need a couple of marks. That 3 fill is going to help him out. And hits Curtin there for an 8 and a 114. So Kevin with a 114 fourth for a fourth string total of 431. Cory will need a 67 half to tie and 68 to win the string. So he's going to need either 2 or 3. He's going to need either 2 or 3 marks. And good hit from Cory, but a tough break. He's got the 5 and the 6. Although he's got a nice angle piece of wood around where the 4-pin would be. If he gets down on that stripe, slide it over. And no, we'll never know. He takes out just the 5. And he picks up for a 10. 57 through 6. The way that piece of wood was angled, I think if he had put it down on the stripe, it would have swept everything over. As the lane finally resets. All right, good ball from Cory. He drops 7. Leaves the 4, 7, and 8. And he just clips the 4-pin. Catches that 4-pin a little too light. And he gets the 10. That puts him at 67 through 7. So he needs 47 pins. He can do it. He can do it at the moment with 2 marks, but he would need no worse than a 9 fill. So he gets nothing there. He picks up the head pin there for another 10. He's pinning well. One of the higher no mark strings you're going to see. So at this point, but we get down to the last 2 boxes. He needs 37 to tie, 38 to win. So right now he needs 2 marks. And he's got some help there. He's got the 4 horsemen left with the 8-pin. And he's got it. Big spare in the 9th. That puts him at 87 and a ball. If he gets an 8 fill, he needs at least 8, and that is not going to do it. That 5 fill puts him at 92 through 9. So even if he makes it and throws a strike on it, which he got half of that. Great shot there in the 10th there from Cory, but it's not going to be enough. He needed an 8 fill on that mark to be able to take the string. 7 would have been able to him to get the tie, but 5's not going to do it. So Kevin Baker's going to take the 4th string and tie this thing up in points. So Cory with a good finish there for a 108. And that's a 4-string. Oh, excuse me. He's got a 4-string total of 421. So Kevin adds another 6 pins to the lead, and he's up by 10 as we start our 5th and final string. Cory. Battery's getting low. It's going into energy saver mode. It's plug it in. Yep. As Kevin drops 6 on his first ball. 1, 3, 6, and 9. Oh, everything but the 9 pin. Yep. Still anybody's game. And clips the wood there for a 9 box, so he will start off there. If you're just joining us, where have you been? We've had a good one here. Kevin Baker with a 431 to 421 lead, with 1 string to go. Each bowler has won 2 strings, so the points are even at 4 apiece. Justin Scally here providing the commentary this afternoon from Academy Lanes in Haverhill as we wind our way towards Sunday evening. Hope you all had a good weekend out there. So Kevin chops out 2 there, just the 1 and the 9. He's got 3 left. Got the 3, 6, and the 10 left. He gets just the 1 in the corner, so that's an 8 box, 17 through 2. Kevin with his 3rd half Worcester of the afternoon. Half Worcester left side. And he overcorrects and just takes out 4 there on the right. He's got 4 left, though. 1, 4, 5, and 7. And oh, good out there from Kevin. That's a 9. So 26 through 3. Well, he's on the 2 pin again, but he just has the cluster of 6 this time. Ball comes back, but not enough to make the shot. But he carries 3. He's got the 3, 9, and 10 left. All right, gets 2 for a 9. So Kevin with a 35 through 4. Cory's liking what he's seeing to this point. Kevin has kept the door open for him. He gets on the head pin there, has a spare lead, the check mark on the right side. The 3, 5, 6, and 10. And ball tails away at the end. Still has 3 left, but he will be open. And 7 box. So that puts him at 42 at the half. That is exactly what Cory Aleci wanted to see right there. And oh, he's on the 3-pin. Gets a good mix, but he's got the 1, 7, and 9. Wanted to be more on the left side of that pin. Try and knock the wood into the 7. So he's got 2 left to shoot at. And up gets the sure 1 for a 9. Cory back in the pocket, drops 8. He's got the 4 and the 8. I'd call this a room service sleeve. Just needs to get right on the 4-pin and he's good. Up, hits the wood out in front first, but everything was set up perfectly for it to still carry. So he gets a spare in the 2nd. Good start to the 2nd here for Cory. So he's sitting at 19 here in the 2nd, plus 7. So that puts him at 26 through 2. Gets a good break there. He's got the 1, 2, and the 4. And he goes outside, and the head pin goes around the 2 and takes out the 4. So he leaves a 2-pin with a little angled piece of wood there on that 2-pin. And I think it spooked him. He got by and got nothing. He sits at 35 through 3. He's got a 9-pin lead in the string through completed boxes. He's got the overall lead in the match down to 2, so it really is anybody's game to this point. As Cory off to the left drops 4, leaves what I like to call the Chester Cove, as this is Dave Chestercove's favorite leaf. 1, 3, 6, and 9 on the right, 4, 7 on the left. And it's a little thin. He's got the 6 and the 7 left. I want to get 1 anyway. Not the one you'd expect to get, but the wood flew over to get the 7, so that's another 9 box. He sits at 44 through 4. No change in the spread in the string, but he is opposite a 7 here. So 9 box. 9 box here will tie it up. 10 or better will take the lead in the match, but he chops out the spread eagle. Want to grab one each side. He gets 2 on the left. He's got the 2, 3, 6, and 10 left to clean up. He'll want to go grab the 3. Just grab the 3 in the corner. Only gets 2. So that's an 8 box for a 52 half and a 10-pin lead in the string. The overall lead in the I don't know if I got crossed up with my scoring somewhere, but yeah, looks like I did bad math in my head again. But we're dead even. So really, whoever in reality, whoever wins this back half is going to take total pinfall. Kevin drops 9, gets off to a good start in this second half with a spare. as we make the turn for home here in this Class B match. Kevin's sitting at 52 plus 8. Little full, but gets the split to break up. That puts him at 60 through 6. Oh, that one got away from him. A little bit of a pitch out. And he gets it for the 10, the old Paul Grant special. Got it on the second try. Kevin's got to hope that that miss does not come back to bite him. As he just takes out the triangle over in the right corner again, the 6, 9, and 10. He's got a cluster of 7 there left to shoot at. And this leaves 3. He's got the 1, 3, and the 8 left. And he cleans it up nicely for the $10. So he sits at 80 through 8. He needs another mark to force Cory to get a mark to win the string. Anyway. And that looks like it was going to be a good one there, but he dropped 9. Just has the 3-pin left. And just got by. Not what you want. Not what you want to do there. Just cleared the wood off the deck. Yeah. There you go. Another $10. Another miss the second, make the third. He's at 90 through 9. So to this point, Cory will not need a mark to take the match. Sorry, to take the string, but would need one to take the match, as Kevin picks his last box of the match to take out a lemon drop. Just the 4-pin. And what a bounce back. But he leaves 7. So Cory's got an opportunity to go in here and take these last 6 points. Look to extend his winning streak. So Cory with a 9 for 99. Excuse me, Kevin with a 9 for 99. So he ends with a 530. So Cory needs 100 for the string. He needs to get to 110 to take total. So to this point, like I said, he does not need a mark. He does not need a mark to take the string, but will need 1 for total. And Cory gets off to a good start there. He drops 8. Leaves the 4 and the 7. Waiting for that wood to settle down, but he's got a clean look at it. And oh boy. Not a good time for that miss. He slides just by the 2-pin, excuse me, the 4-pin. He's just slid by the 2-pinner. And he missed it again for an 8. Those two pins left up could prove costly. Now to this point, I mean, technically he can still win the string with 4 10 boxes, but realistically, he's probably going to need a mark. You don't see 4 consecutive 10s very often, so chances are he will need one. And that's not going to help. He's got the 4, 7, and 10. Although, he's going to want to hit the 4-pin and try to snap it. Likes to go off the wall, and he's got it. What a shot. Big spare in the 7th. He could have made the shot by going full. He could have just made the shot by going full on the left-hand side and snapping the 4 over, but that way went as well. That's a big shot. And a good fill there, 7. Another split, but now that puts him at 77 through 7. He only needs another 23. He only needs 23 now to take the string, so if he just pins well, he's got that. His overall total is at 498, so he needs another 33 pins. He's going to need another mark. Oh, just a smidge too far to the left. He was trying to catch them both at the same time and didn't get anything out of it. And that's a tough 7. 84 through 8. So he needs 16. He needs 16 to take the string, so a pair of 8s will do it. But he will need a mark to take total. He needs 26. And where the ball 8, 9. Oh boy. Looked like he was going to get the strike there, but in this newish right room, the wood got hung up on another piece of wood instead of sliding back to take out the 8, but he gets it for the spare anyway. In any other part of the house, that piece of wood would not have gotten stuck on top there. It would have slid the bottom piece into the 8. So he needs a 4 fill to get the string. 8 fill on the spare will do it for the match. And it's only 5, so that puts him at 99. He needs to make this to win total. Oh, and that's not going to do it. He can't win, but now he needs to make this just to tie and get the 2 points. He can tie the match if he makes this. And off the wall, no, that's an 8. So Cory will take the final string, 107 to 99. But Kevin will hang on and take the match by 2. That just goes to show you how crucial pinning can be. Cory with a 7 and a pair of 8 boxes in that. With a 7 and a pair of 8 boxes in that second half, and that proved costly. As that cost him 4 points. So Cory comes out with 6, and Kevin will take the match for an 8-6 victory. So that is it for now. Final score: Kevin Baker 530, Cory Aleci 528, and what it turned out to be a spectacular match. This is Justin Scally signing off for now. We'll see you in a little bit.